I opened the door to the wrong apartment. I live alone in a high-rise building. Just another ordinary day, work, grocery shopping, home. Nothing unusual. But that evening, when I reached my floor, something felt off. My door looked strange. Everything was in place. The number, the scratches on the handle, even the worn-out spot on the doormat. But something was subtly wrong. As if the door was slightly wider than it should be, or the keyhole was just a millimeter off. I shook off the uneasy feeling, inserted my key, turned it, and the door opened easily. Inside, everything seemed normal. My jacket on the chair, my mug on the table, even my socks where I had left them in the morning. I sighed in relief until I saw it, a plate of food on the kitchen table. Hot food. I blinked. I hadn't left anything out. In fact, I was sure I had cleared the table before leaving. My throat went dry. I slowly stepped forward, reached out, and touched the edge of the plate. It was warm, as if someone had just placed it there minutes ago. And then I heard it, a quiet creak from the bedroom floor. I froze. My apartment was small, and I knew for certain that no one else should be there. I had left alone. My mind raced for explanations. Had I forgotten that I came home earlier? Could I have been so exhausted that I set the food down and stepped out? But then why was the floor creaking? I carefully moved backward toward the door, my heartbeat thundering in my chest. I reached for the lock, but the door wouldn't open, even though I hadn't locked it. Behind me, a voice spoke. "You're home already?" It was quiet, almost surprised. I don't remember running. The next thing I knew, I was in the hallway, my back against the cold wall. My breathing was ragged, my fingers trembling. But the worst part? When I looked back at the door, the apartment number was gone. A smooth surface, as if no number had ever been there. I stepped back, panic pounding in my temples. Had I entered the wrong apartment? But my key had worked. The door across the hall creaked open, and my elderly neighbor peeked out. "Is something wrong?" she asked, concerned. I wanted to answer, but then I saw it. Behind her, deep in the darkness of her apartment, was another door. An exact copy of mine, and it had my number on it.